This is Daily Gold, let us begin. Okay, so when it comes towards today, I think you can guess what I've been doing, and that is whaling caverns. Now, judging on the list of Daily Gold that we're currently doing the one for Transmog to fill out Worth It, I decided to go do whaling caverns because it used to be quite good, and it was one of my all-time go-tos back in the day, judging around about Legion time, so it was nice to actually revisit it properly. That being said, as you can see on the screen right now, I did 10 runs within the hour, which came up to around about 36 minutes because I kind of took like a 5-minute break in between. But regardless from that, I managed to do that. So let's have a look at the results. Jumping in towards all of this, we can just pull up towards Worth It, and we can see that if we go in towards My Farms, we can find whaling caverns. This list is starting to get out very, very big at the moment, and judging by all of this, we can see that whaling caverns netted me on the region average, so it's not on my server specifically, 118,000 gold on the region average. Okay, that's not too bad. We got some deviant scales, don't sell for all that much. We got the aboriginal rod, stuff like that, and judging by this on the region historical price and the region market value average, they're going for about 1,000 gold. However, for me on my server, very highly farmed transmog area, 66 gold. I picked a good server, help me. And the next thing of note for me was the Fang Blade. Now, when you're actually farming up whaling caverns, you can actually get these deviant satchel pouches at the moment, and it comes from any of the deviant mobs. And because there's a lot of them in here, you have a chance of getting a hold of items such as the Fang Blade from these. Now, for me, it doesn't really go for all that much gold. However, it's got a sell rate of 0.02, which is actually pretty good for transmog, because generally speaking, if we go towards another piece, some of these items have like 0.016 and all that jazz. So the Fang Blade being at 0.02 is actually not bad, especially for low level area. Judging by this, I also got the gloves of the Fang, and that's okay. Not the best, but it's one of those ones that comes for the of the Fang set, so that can be sold rather easily. I remember actually farming this one up back in the day for my Twink Rogue. However, judging by everything else, we managed to get a hold of a lot of different types of recipes, like the woolen red boots. We actually also got the slither scale gauntlets, which is like the Asda home brand gloves of the Fang. That's how I would describe it, or the Audi EE, or what have you. It's Walmart own brand gloves of the Fang. So that's how I like to describe it. It generally isn't, but you know what I mean. And judging by everything else, it was just 10 ton of greens that came along with this, totaling up in a nice amount of gold. I'll be honest with you, a lot of the gold comes from the recipes, and then a few of the transmog over there. So it's the recipe transmogs that are doing quite well in this one. If we actually jump on our Hearthstone and we can just go over towards Dalaran, we can check out what we've actually got for this on the auction house. Now, whaling caverns actually turned out all right for me on my server. It was okay. It wasn't miraculous or anything. However, for the region average, for like everyone else on your server, that seems to work actually quite nicely. Now, if you're on ADEU, you may want to do it just a little bit. And if we go in towards here, we type in whaling caverns, we can find the selection, and it came up to around about 10,237 golds worth of transmog items. And with the recipes that I actually got with this, I think it was like an extra 15,000 gold. However, I haven't actually categorized it for recipes per dungeon because I'm an idiot and I just dump them all into one group called recipes. So my bad, I can't actually show that properly. Now, the thing of note is we got 3 Fang Blades, 1 gloves of the Fang. We got the Prospector's chest piece, which on the region market average is 21,000 gold. Nice. But on my server it's 2,400. The Prospector's cloak, 2,400 gold, and the Quagmire trudges, which you actually get from those satchels, They didn't have a sell rate on them, and I want to just test out and see what's actually going about, because you can see on the other transmogs they got like sell rates on them, but the ones from the satchels do not. Same with the fang blade. So I want to see how fast these ones sell as a little experiment to myself. Now, jumping onto all of that, the silver scale gauntlets, I actually got those, but they aren't worth a great deal. If we have a look at everything all in total, we have 197 auctions on the auction house, totaling in 799,495 gold. If we go in towards our mailbox, we can see that we've got 252 gold from the everything that we've actually got. So we just pull that in. We really need to get those items faster in order to actually start gaining regular sales of transmog. However, transmog is a long game thing. For today, I'm going to jump on and do a load of gold farming for this tomorrow's video, and then I'm going to actually redo the entire spreadsheet of all the lists of data. A lot of you guys have been jumping on the Discord and just helping gathering data for loads of different types of gold farms, so I want to specifically categorize this on one massive Excel sheet, because all of that data is going to get put into Worth It Plus while I'm building that, and then I've got the game to work on at the same time. So I'm juggling quite a bit. So if I can just organize all of the data that's coming in, and I can just copy, paste, pop it in when we come to a compiler day where we compile it and then I put it on the Worth It beta, yeah, it will work out. Other than that, have an awesome rest of the day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be soon.